This is my studio. I've been working on it for a little over a year now. Now, it's not fancy like those beauty gurus that you see with 1 million or 8 million followers, but it's mine, and I thought I would show you around. Hello lovelies, I'm Micah and I still play with makeup. This is my studio. I've been working on it over a year now, and I think I finally got it where I like it. It's not as fancy as those beauty gurus with 8 million followers, but it's mine. This is my room. This is where I come first thing in the morning. This is where I come last thing in the evening. I do crafts here, I sew, I do worship time, but this is my sanctuary, my girls' den. And so I decided to show you around. So let's take a peek. This was the original master suite of this house. The family that owned it before us actually built a new master suite up in the attic. The pitch on the roof on our house is extremely high, so there is tons of room up there. We actually have a 750 square foot master suite. Love it up there. This is what I see when I'm recording a video. My camera is right there. There's my iPad, and I've got a monitor over here. Just moved it over there. It was where my iPad is. Behind that door is a half bath. I don't quite have it ready, so I'll show that to you later. I've got a great wardrobe right there. Let me go ahead and move a little bit so that you can not be blinded by these lights. Of course, it would not be my studio without Miss Ginger sitting in my chair. Now over here, I have all of my oils, my salts, and my creams that I use in my DIY beauty products, as well as my household products. I've got some beeswax right here, some Himalayan salt. This is some dried rose petals. This is stuff that I got at Dollar Tree for $1. These are floral gel beads. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with those yet. I've got just 1 or 2 bottles of hydrogen peroxide, and those bottles behind the acetone are full of rubbing alcohol. Just a little overstocked, don't you think? Of course, I've always got to have a bottle of vodka. That is a staple in my beauty products. This over here is my crafting area. This is a handy dandy little thing that I got off of AliExpress. I think I paid $8 for that. That is a really nice little mortar and pestle. And then up here are all of my essential oils. I had actually thought about creating my own organic beauty line and putting it on Etsy. What do you guys think about that? If I can figure out how to do it, I'll create a poll and put it up in the corner. Now, I've also got my fabulous sewing machine that my son gave me for Christmas last year. And this little package here is some stuff that I've been picking up for my grandkids. They're coming up for the eclipse in August, and I can't wait to see them. This area is going to be completely dark, so we're going to have a good time there. Down here I've got some projects, my brushes, but different projects for staging, and here's where I keep all of my curling irons and my hairbrush, that's not my blow dryer. And then this little box right here is where I am collecting stuff for my next giveaway. I know all you can see is e.l.f., but trust me, there's some really good stuff in there. And then of course there's Sarah. Let me back up. Sarah is an actual dressmaker's mannequin. You can adjust her bust, her waist, her hips, her neck size, and even her arm size. And I've had her, gosh, probably since we've lived up here. I bought her right after we moved to Kansas City. Now, this is where I keep a lot of my makeup, and it's got my blush, my highlighter, and my bronzer in that top drawer, and just stuff that I don't use that often in the other drawers. See that toilet paper down there? That's single ply. I have no idea how I was even able to buy single ply. Who sells that anymore? Well, I actually do use it. I wrap it around my puff and I blot my face with it after I put on my foundation. It pulls all that extra oil that makes your foundation oxidize. You should try it. And oh, let me show you my 2 Lazy Susans that I recently made. This first one here is strictly for makeup. I have my lotions and primers down on the bottom and all of my foundations in the middle, and then on the top all of my lip products. I'm running out of room rather quickly, so I'm either going to have to find some other place for this stuff or stop buying. I'm sure my husband would vote for stop buying. And then, of course, there's all of my little makeup cases that I've been collecting, as well as you can see, there's some Sephora plays and some It's Be down there. And I know you guys have seen this flower arrangement, and I know it's just all gorky and old. Well, this was the actual bouquet that I carried in my wedding, so that's the reason why I display it nicely. And of course, you guys have all seen my beautiful nail polish holder. I got this off of Wish. I think I paid like 35 bucks for it. I gotta move the colored paint down at the bottom so it looks better in my videos, because most of the time you guys are only seeing the bottom of it. And here is my other Lazy Susan that I made. I've just got my perfumes on it and my cross on the top. This one I actually made. Let me see if I can get a better zoom. No, this one I actually made out of stuff that I bought from Savers. I paid $20 for everything to make this particular Lazy Susan. I got some glass trivets from Dollar Tree to level out the bottom of each plate, and I thought it turned out really nice. You'll see that I've got vases as a separator. I put some white silk flowers with their leaves in them. I thought that looked nice. And have you noticed my hats? I just put them up, and I think they're only in one video, but I love hats, old-fashioned hats. I bought these at a flea market years and years ago, but this one over here, this one is my grandpa's. He used to wear this to church every Sunday, and every time I look at it, it reminds me of him. He was a good Christian man, and I miss him very much. He was an engineer for Wabash, the famous railroad line Wabash. That's what he did for a living. My most favorite thing in this room is my mirror. This is something that we made last year. It only cost about $250. The mirror itself was from something that I had framed, and these bulbs are actually LED daylight, and they can be dimmed. In fact, they're dimmed right now. I got lucky and got them in an online sale from Home Depot. I just paid a few bucks for them, and they're normally like 12 or 15 bucks. I decided to paint it pink because I'm a girly girl. And remember the makeup stand that I made several videos ago? I got this piece right here from my local Savers, and the rest, all of the drawers and these makeup holders, from Dollar Tree. This thing cost me just a small amount of money. I just used a little E6000 to put it all together. This guy right here, I'm actually in love with it. It is something that I got from a supplier. They sent me a sample. This little guy right here is an old mirror that I got a million years ago from a friend, and I just put a couple of candle holders on the bottom of it, and now if I need to mix some makeup or something, I just put it on that. This actually has medical tape in it. I use it to block off my eyes when I put on eyeshadow. It helps me from going too far since I have hooded eyes. I'm sure you've seen several people do that with tape. If you decide to use it, use medical tape instead of Scotch tape. It's better for your skin. Over here, I have quite a bit more. I've got all of my big brushes right here, my sponges, my hair products in one little spot right there. This is my work phone. I keep an extra one in here so I never miss a call. And this is my desk. I've got office supplies in one drawer and mascara and baby wipes in the other. This over here is an old tray that I got, oh my gosh, back in the early 90s. And I finally decided to pull it out and use it. This right here, I know it looks gooey. This is actually olive oil that my pastor has blessed. And I use it to worship. It helps me get closer to God. This was my grandmother's Bible. This is the front of it. I still have her Bible. It is in a safe place. But I wanted to do something with the front. When it fell off, I just had to make it a centerpiece in this room. It just reminds me of her, and it was because of her that I got my faith. She helped me to discover God when I was just a very little girl, and she was such a godly woman. And this is my little wardrobe. It's seen better days. I've got all of my camera equipment up there, but I use this to actually stage crafts. I've got little storage areas that I just created. I've got my empty plastic bags that I want to keep. I've got some craft products down there. Some craft products down there. These two bags, this is actually a purse hanger that I've got hanging on this middle rod right here. And these are individual projects that I have been collecting for and got them in a central location. So that's about it. So I hope you enjoy my tour of my studio, and I'll be right back. Well, that's it in a nutshell. Isn't this a great room? I love being in here. Oh, and the music you're listening to is a dear friend of mine, someone I've literally known all my life. He's actually got a song #2 on the Christian Music Weekly website. It's been there for 2 weeks now, and I am so happy for him. His name is Jeff Arendale. This is his first one. It is called Not Here For Me. And this is the one we're actually listening to right now. My favorite song on this one is Certainty, but this is his new one. This is actually Merciful Ways, and right now the #2 song is Most High. You should check it out if you've got Pandora or iTunes Music, whatever that's called. But I think you would like it. So, well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching and spending your valuable time with me. I would love it if you would hit the like button and leave me a message down below. If you want to join the Milk Guild, please subscribe. Just hit my face right there. And don't forget to hit that bell so that you're notified when I upload a video. I've also posted a couple of videos for you to watch right there. And don't forget to send me a private message if you need a prayer. Until next time, I'm Micah, and have a blessed day.